Hello, I'm Dr. Sandy Melillo, and I'm going to review with you how to set up a children's book using PowerPoint, and if you want to make it fancier, adding it to other editing programs. So I want to review this with you. Now, as you can see from this PowerPoint, I just added pictures. I took my cell phone. I took pictures of each page of the book, The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss, and I just loaded all of those pictures into my PowerPoint presentation. Once you've loaded all your slides, then you want to have transitions in between them. Since it's a book, I use the page turn transition, and I also did it as a double page turn because it's a prettier shot when it's done. So then I recorded this as a slideshow. I made sure that there was only 0.5 duration between the transitions, and I made sure that the transitions covered the entire slideshow. Now, you might not just want to record your pictures, you might want to record sound too. So if you go to record audio under media, then you can record your audio for each slide. And one way that you can do this is you do the recording on the media, and you'll see this little icon. You can see there that little tiny microphone. When you first record, that microphone will actually be in the middle of your screen. You can slide it over and make it small. Then you can take everything together and you can record your slideshow, and you can see when you're done the time between each slide and how long the slides will show on the show here, and you can see the numbers there. And then you can export this whole slideshow as an MP4, and then you will have your sound and video. Now, right now, I am in Adobe Premiere Elements, which is really, really easy. It is easy, and it is for me. Plus, I can put in some of the bells and whistles that I want to. So I loaded that as one chunk, but then I found that my transitions were happening faster than my voiceovers. So what I did is I had a solid video and I had solid voiceovers that matched it. But what I needed to do is I had to go into my clip and I had to unlink my video from my audio so I could put these spaces in. And it's really easy in this program. If you want to split a clip, you can see those little scissors there. You just click on the clip, you hit the scissors, and it splits it. So that's what I did, but I had to separate the audio from the video, otherwise everything's split. So when I did this, okay, I also did some titles on this, and I actually did these titles in PowerPoint also. But all of this stuff I can also do in this program. I can also do in Studio that you have. All of these programs will do all of this stuff, so it's pretty cool. So anyway,
left foot, right.
I'm just showing you.
Feet in the morning, feet at night.
And you can see how I had to divide it so that it would end up going exactly the same. Then I wanted some music, and this is where I ran into trouble with my PowerPoint, because I wanted music and narration. And I'm sure I can do it, but I don't usually use PowerPoint in this way. I use iMovie, I use like Adobe Premiere here. Sometimes I do recordings in Debut, and I try all different programs, but I've been having the most luck lately with Adobe Premiere, so that's kind of been what I'm sticking to. iMovie works too, but for some reason my Mac at home is running out of room for all my projects. So Adobe Premiere, I just loaded them on a hard drive. external hard drive so I don't use up all my computer space. But anyway, I wanted some music to put at the bottom of this underneath, because when I played it, it was kind of boring, and I'll show you without the music here. Let me just, well, if I just mute this, let me see if I can mute this. Okay, let's see if it's playing.
Left foot, right foot, right. Feet in the morning, feet at night.
Okay, and it's okay, and it goes with the page turning that. But I just thought, oh man, this is kind of boring. So I went online and I went to music that wasn't copywritten, okay, public domain music, and I looked up specifically funny music or children's music, and I ended up with this clip that was called "Return of the Lemming Shepherds." Okay, it was just. So some people just, they get on their MIDIs and they create this music. So I said, okay, I'm going to add this. Now, look at how much more interesting this makes it.
The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. Left foot, right foot, right. Feet in the morning, feet at night.
Okay, so, and then, and the thing that I like with this program too, and the same thing with iMovie, is you can put in those kinds of transitions. This one has page turning too. They all have page turning. So you can have those nice transitions that you don't have to turn the page of the book. You just, as it goes from one picture to another, it does the page turning effect and it looks like you're doing it. And a lot of my students use that when they did their books. And a lot of my students just read in front of a camera, turned the page themselves, and then turned the book towards the camera. They just had to make sure that their program didn't show the book inside out. And I went through all of them and I just put them into a reverse, and so it was okay. So I wanted to end the video, and it was just a short book, and so the kids have been putting themselves. Sometimes they have a picture-in-picture where they have themselves reading. You can see their picture with the slides, and that's kind of cute. And so for the ending, I just loaded, and you can see up here is a comic Malillo. And I put it in with the end. It looks kind of like Where's Waldo?
How many teach you meet?
So, I have, there I am in the end. Okay. And of course, with these programs, you can fade out the music and fade out the picture, which is always a nice, effect. And then you just export it and share it out. What I also do is, when I share them out, sometimes they're really big programs. This one ended up being like 86 megabytes. And so what I did is I went into, which I have here, iSkysoft converter, which I love. There are all kinds of programs, and there are a lot of free programs too. But sometimes they'll put a watermark on it, or they'll only let you do one within every 48 hours. I love this program because it'll convert everything. I mean, it's converted all my YouTube stuff, and you see, and actually, this young man, he's wonderful. He read one of the books, but unfortunately, his books were, when he put them up to the camera, they were mirrored. So what I did is I was able in this program to convert everything so that it wasn't mirrored anymore. And it was easy to fix, that, and I fixed the books that way. Also, a lot of these kids started out with like this, very high gigs, 118 megabytes, not gigs, megabytes. And so I was able to take it down to like, 70. And, mine I was able to really lower because it started out with 84 and I got it down to 25. So, and this will just send it out wherever you want. And what's nice about this program too, when it converts, it'll convert to all kinds of different possibilities. You can have different video, different audios, send it to a device. You can even edit it here if you want. And so I send it down because most of the stuff I put is online, so I bring it down quite a bit to 480, and which, you know, a lot of the stuff you're getting is really high end, but it just isn't necessary for what you're using online. So I bring it down, and it really saves a lot of time. Now, a lot of you who use Macs, you have your stuff in the MOV format, and sometimes that doesn't play on everything. I mean, it might play, but if you're editing with it, sometimes it's a pain. And believe me, I love Mac, so MOV used to be fine for me. But if I turn it in an MOV into an MP4, it plays everywhere. And there's some people who want, you know, particular formats if you are editing things, and this has everything, so you can turn all your footage into everything. But of course, my favorite thing is I download things from YouTube, as you can see, and these are all of the YouTube things that I've downloaded. And then what I do, it downloads it into your download folder. And again, sometimes I bring it back in to make it smaller, okay, which is you know, it's really nice to make it so you don't use up as much room as, you know, and then you can put it into your Canvas modules or save it on a hard drive or something like that. So this is kind of what I did with the video, and you know, in the end, I cheated and used the program that I really like, and then I just export it and share it out, okay, wherever I want, name it what I want, and put it where I want, okay, and it works really well. So that is my journey that I took here, and so I had all this edited, and when I sent it out, then I guess I can show you what it looked like. The Foot Book by Dr. Seuss. Left foot, right foot, right. Feet in the morning, feet at night. Left foot, left foot, right. Wet foot, dry foot, high foot, low foot. Front feet, back feet, red feet, black feet. Left foot, right foot, feet, feet. How many feet you meet. Slow feet, quick feet, trick feet, sick feet. Up feet, down feet, here come clown feet. Small feet, big feet, here come pig feet. His feet, her feet, fuzzy fur feet. In the house and on the street, how many feet you meet. Up in the air feet, over a chair feet. More and more feet, 24 feet. And here come more and more feet. Left foot, right foot, feet. Oh, how many feet you meet.